end of one era, so to say. Again, I'm thinking like moving to the camping trailer. Not this one. We did go to Torronsua National Park, then we did go to Tervakallio camping for the next night. And my dad did say why I don't take this one. It's too expensive. Like if you take the front table and everything what is here at the front, you basically need to take the other couch away and build something like storage rack or something where you can have the stuff inside. Also at the back side you need to basically take other bed away and put like desk or something. And yeah, we have two of the 195 watts solar panels on the roof, but I will take some other panels, like bigger ones, maybe two lithium batteries, and we did pay high price for this one, so I don't see any reason why I want to destroy the whole damn interior and build myself like home here. But yeah, during the Norway trip I did see that there is lot of like season jobs and everything at the Lapland and everywhere, and with the Tepi it's not that easy to just go there and live with other people, and because Tepi doesn't like other people, he will bite the other people. But yeah, there is a lot of season jobs available, and of course some of the jobs are still continuing after the season if you have time and everything, so you can do that job after the season. So it was starting to getting to my head, and I was thinking like, I don't want to be stuck married in one place. Like if I get some work like here from the 8 to 16 or from 8 to 4, so to say, then it's like, yeah, it's nice, but is it nice? You don't have the freedom anymore, and you need to like work for 1 year, then you get the holiday days, and Debbie is turning 14 already today. Today is his birthday, so I don't know how long he can walk to the 3rd floor in the apartment complex anymore. And in Torronsua it was really scary moment when we did walk on the planks, because it's a swamp. Then Tepi was watching out for the middle empty area, because there is like 2 planks, and he did walk on the left side, and then he did step off from the plank, and then he did fall like 20 centimeters on the side on the swamp, or basically on the grass, and he was just laying there, and I was like, I did start panicking a little bit, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Is the Tepi dying or something? I don't know what was the issue. I did just after a couple of seconds when I did panic, I was like, what the hell? Then I was going off the planks, and I was just picking Tepi up and putting him back to the planks, and he was walking fine. So, but yeah, he's starting to get the age, and I'm starting to get the age, and I'm a little bit stuck right now in the apartment complex. Like, I think my dad did also understand when we did go to the Tervakallio camping, like the 1 year parking spot in the camping area is less than 1,000 euros. If you pay like 2,000 euros example for electricity and heating and everything, like gas and propane and everything like that, it's still like 3,000 euros. Right now my dad is living in the apartment complex by himself, and he is paying 7,200 euros rent every year. And I'm paying like 6,000 euros for rent every year. It's the rent alone. And like electricity and the transfers, everything is costing about 21 cents for kilowatt hour. And in the camping areas, it's around 30 cents kilowatt hour. And in the apartment complex, I cannot really do anything with the solar panels or anything like that, or with the heating. I cannot say with the heating or anything. It's just like it. Living in the camping trailer is giving a lot of like things what you need to maintain, but you can also affect how much is that going to cost you. Like example, we can have the propane heater, but we can also I can install also the diesel heater. Do I need to get the hot water in the camping trailer, or if I'm living in the campground or somewhere there is the hot showers, everything is like running water, running like water toilets, everything is included to the price. So, and sauna is included to the price every week. That is just example from that campground, but like my computer is running about 300 watts, little bit over that. So that is easily manageable with the solar panels. And if it's not, I can always pull something like all the 12 volt systems are using the battery first, and then when the battery, if the battery charge level is basically dropping to example 25% or something, then it's starting to take the power from the grid, and the battery charger is then charging the battery or anything like that. It can be like physical switch, or it can be something like smart controller or whatever. But you can really do something like that really cheap if you really want to do that. But yeah, I did start to feel like in the Norway, especially in the Norway, like why the hell I need to sit inside with the tepi in the apartment complex? I can just basically rent some container or something, or some storage for, let's example say, to the bed and maybe the couch, personal stuff. And during the winter, the summer clothes can be in that storage, and during the summer, the winter clothes can be in the storage. I don't really have that much stuff, but it's like I can test living in the camping trailer for example 1 year, and it will save me tons of money, and then I still have the expensive bed and everything stored. So if it's not for me, then I can just, find an apartment and pay the warranty rent and everything just straight from the bank account. I think it's overall like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing out because basically I have the way to test this, but I don't really have way to test this. But I don't really have any job here right now, like what is keeping me here. I don't have any family, what is keeping me here. So it's just like, the first problem is basically money. I need to get something like 1,500 euros to get like something like this, what is basically almost empty interior, or something like this size, but it can be hoppy, it can be cappy, it can be solifer, it can be anything. But if there is like the layout is good, or it's basically somewhat empty interior, but it has all the gas stoves and everything included, because those are really expensive to get the caravan stoves and everything. But yeah, it will be nice. I think it will be something. If I don't test that, then I'm going to always think like, why the hell I didn't test this one. So maybe it's time to hunt the camping trailer. And why camping trailer? Because I can leave the camping trailer on the campground or wherever it is, and then I can go to work with my car. So I don't need to pack everything every time I go to work or something like that. I don't know, but it just makes more sense, like in the campground where we did stay for one night, or next to the campground travel park. But we did see that like a lot of the 90% or something is like working, so they did leave the campground during the morning, and then they did come back after at the evening. So there was always like the trailer was staying there and then they did take the car and go to work. But yeah, I don't know. I need to save money or get the money somewhere and start the project during the winter. I think it would be nice to start the journey at the fall, or not the fall, at the spring. I still have the time, and Tepi is still doing fine, so it will be nice for him also, like to be more outside and you don't need to go to the third floor and you can just walk in and be in the nature more and sit outside when it's good weather and stuff like that. Like I did say, he did turn 14 today, so far everything has been fine, but in my mind I need to start preparing the worst. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but yeah, I will take the possibility, and you never know. I think it's like if I jump to the project, I make the project good as possible, then it's something like you never know. I can find someone and stay in other place, start the family or something. It's the life. Anything can happen if you are open for everything. But right now here it's like there is no jobs here, there is nothing, there is good amount rent what you need to pay. I feel like trapped inside, like somehow. But yeah, this is going to dealership. We did change this to the Carado T345. And why is that? Right now my dad is working here, or in the Tampere, but it can be that he is starting to have more job sites at the other cities, so example in Turku and stuff like that. So yeah, the motorhome is going to be built like for my dad. So we are installing 100 amp hour lithium battery there, some small panel, and then the DC charger and some battery charger itself from the ground power. I'm not sure what brand I'm going to use. The Victron is okay, but it's pretty expensive, and I think the Renault is only one what has the panel, battery, DC, inverter, battery charger, everything from them. So, but yeah, it's something like what we are going to use both alone or together when we are traveling, until if my dad ever needs to move to the motorhome. Or no, yeah, basically it's moving. If I think he is going to give the home away if he starts to do the traveling job from the job site to other job site. So then the motorhome is going basically for him. So, but until I get my camping trailer, even if I get the money, if I find one, and if I build one, or when I build one, then it's just like we are using that together. I did also say the same thing from this one. So if I take this, or if I did take this, and I did basically build my home here, then it's like how the hell we can travel together here. I just take my home with all my stuff with me, and then we go to the, let's say example, the Norway trip or Lapland trip. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So I don't know. In the future we maybe can, I don't know. It's the life. It can go like that. I have the own camping trailer. Then we have the motorhome. My dad is basically, he started to do the remote or the different job sites in the different cities in the Finland. Maybe we buy something like super cheap Solifer 470 or something what we did have first. It was small and it was nice, just like traveling sleeping place. You can cook there, you can sleep there, and so on. It was pretty simple, pretty working. But yeah, the panels didn't work that well, but still, like it was good for traveling and bush parking and everything. My dad is investing to the motorhome, and I'm pulling all the systems and servicing all the systems and everything, so it's lasting like next 5 years at least. Like the The lithium battery is nice upgrade, but I still checked all the glues and sealants and everything. Like that there is nothing is starting to leak or anything like that, because it's easier to fix that before it's leaking than after it's been leaking like 5 years. And there is big back garage on the motorhome where you can have a lot of the stuff. This is really tiny because the chairs are inside, the grill is inside my car usually when we are traveling. So with that big back garage we can just have the chairs there, grill there, table there. I don't know, we don't really have that much stuff overall, but it's just like, it's pretty big. Like the grill is like something like, I don't know what is the size, but it's still like, when there is the table is here and the cables are here, gas bottles are here, you cannot fit the grill here. What is a little bit sad. But now you can fit those in the back garage. And this was only the video for what I've been thinking, like doing something like this, little bit update. I know that there is not that much videos published in my channel right now. We have a little bit backlog with the project video about this camping trailer. I don't know, I need to finish those. I've been really focusing to getting the money for getting the camping trailer project myself. So I've been doing all the applying for all the remote works and everything like that, and trying to get even a little bit from here and there, and selling my own stuff like away what I don't really need anymore. Like I have small PC parts, small electric stuff and stuff like that. Well, you can get still like 20 euros for one piece, so it's not that bad. I'm working towards my goal, and the goal is right now is going to be getting the camping trailer. Something like 500 series or something like this size, but cheap as possible. And it needs to have the roof, like it cannot be bent roof, maybe not windows with the holes. Like sometimes you can see the window with the hole, and if you not put some clear coat or some clear tape or something top of the hole, then it's basically the whole damn wall is going to be ruined.